తీయండి. right, the teams are out and it's all set for the much awaited encounter between the Silvers and the Blues. Well, Santenacon leading his team, the Silvers into the field. Few veterans from Lyceum Pandura, Santenacon, Tianudu Gampala. And there are the two openers. Dinet and Udara. Seems like the skipper will start off procedures from the clubhouse end. That's Santenacon, the skipper, opening the bowling for Silvers. Well, he's been a great servant of the sport for Lyceum Pandura for a long while. Captained the team. And watch out for this guy in overcast conditions. He's got some good swing here. Well, he used to, at least, Santenacon. Remember the days of his playing for the school. He used to extract a good swing of the new ball. So it should be the case, even though he's gotten back to the game after a while. Just the one slip. And we've got well, we've got two men behind square. Third man at the fine leg on the ropes and the others in the ring. First 6 overs will be the power play. Dinet Amrasekar on strike, and here comes Santenacon. Well, just easy, lazy run up from Santenacon. Just a short run up and trying to use his movement. Right-hander Dinet on strike. Well, if you have not been here since the morning, this is the battle of the generation. Well, there you go. That's the swing I'm talking about. Straight away, full and curving away from the right-hander. And as I was saying, we are here with the battle of the generation, and organized by all boys of Lyceum Pandura, all Lyceumers alumni. Well, first runs on the board, and that's extras. Well, if I'm hearing the dressing room right, that's been the case for Santenacon. So this is going to be a 30 over affair between the Silvers and the Blues, and first 6 overs will be the power play. Well, steep bounce from Santenacon. He's teasing that outside the off-stump line, inviting the net to go for his shots. So far, it's been a quiet outing for Dinay Tamarasekara. He's not been able to get off the mark. Well, we'll have to excuse him. He must be a little rusty, coming back into the game after a while. It's the case among most of these, but it's very heartening to see such a game being organized between the alumni, past cricketers, getting back, sharing the camaraderie. Well, full under the pads and flicked it away from Dinay Tamarasekara. The slow outfield is not going to help him, but he'll love the runs that he's still going to get out of it. He's got a couple of it. So first runs off the bat for Dinay Tamarasekara. Poor delivery from Santanakon going into his pads. Understandable, he was bowling outside the off stump, and the ploy is to send one in back, but well anticipated from Dinay Tamarasekara. Again, full toss through the legs, this time much straighter, and that will run down to the boundary. Well, they wouldn't mind. It was a good over for them, the Blues. Dinay Tamarasekara off to a good start here. Sandeep Madhumage will share the new ball with Santanakon from the far end. Well, way wide, wavered there from Sandeep. Understandable from the youngster. As we mentioned earlier, these cricketers are getting back into the game after a while. Everyone has been busy with their lives, doing various other things. And this should be excused. Well, one slip for him, and a long leg, and a third man in the ropes, and the rest inside the ring. Again, this one moving way away from him. He should be trying to come close to the stumps and try and keep it in line, because he's getting a good movement, and he's struggling to control the swing here. Well, three wides, three consecutive wides here from Sandeep Madhumage. Well, it was lucky there. Short and wide was on the slot to be slapped. Again, bowling that outside, way outside the off stump line, asking the batsman to come fetch it. Again, that should be a wide. Well, it is. There's the signal. So freebies here for the Blues. They should remember the Blues batsman. This is a vital time to utilize. The ball is not gonna travel for a while. So the power play is a vital time to be utilized. Well bowled. Very well bowled from Sandeep Matumage. That's where he was going right from the start. He was struggling to get that line and beat him outside our stump. And he's found it. He's found it finally in this over. Just the 3 balls into the over. He's bowled 5 wides, I believe. I beg your pardon, 4 wides so far in this over. Again, well bowled. And that's called a wide. That's called a wide. So 5 wides so far in this over. Again, well bowled. That's the line he should be targeting. But one more ball to go in this over. 5 wide so far. And he's bowled very wide away from the body. And he's been doing it consistently. That must be a plan for sure. The wide is slipped there. And a third man. And he's bowling pretty full. Well, Sant Tendulkar is a man of tactics. Well, going for that wild swing. Udara Senanayake. And that's the end of the second over. 12 for 9, Team Blues. Team Blues. Quite safe and sound there. And Dinat Amarashekhara is getting the ball in the need of his bat, which is good signs for Team Blues. Well played, full and in the gap, and that must be running, unless that sloppy outfield reduced it for just a single, but it was a very good effort from the fielder in the deep. Well, that is signaled the boundary. Dinat Amarashekhara gets 4 runs to it. But Sana Tennakoon wouldn't mind it. He want the batsman to go to that shot. He's got his protection. But that was an incredible shot from Dinat Amarashekhara. Saw it full, got into position early, and didn't try to hit it hard at all when the placement was on point. Well, this time San Tennakoon wins. What a delivery. He's going for that constantly. And that's the end of this third over. 16 for none, Team Blues. Well, straight away, Dian Udugampola going up to the stumps. Well, this must be an uphill task for him. I believe he's wicket keeping after a long while. And straight away, helmets on. Oh, well, Sandeep Madhumage putting Dian in trouble there. But well taken, Dian. So Madhumage finding more control to start this over with. Quite a lanky, tall guy, and he's gonna extract a bit of a bounce from that Tomatin. A steep release point also. Well balled, very well balled, but an exceptional shot there from Udara Senanayake. He was invited, but Udara did everything right about that shot. It's a pity that those kind of shots are going just for a single over or a couple of runs here, but that's what they signed up for when they were put into bat first in this sloppy outfield. We've had overnight showers here in Panadura. Well, Tiana and Sandeep are getting a bit of words from the spectators. Well, this is the first time Dinat Amarashekhara is going to face Sandeep in this game. I'm sure he's faced him countless times in his past during the school times, but this is the first time in this game. He's been in the non-strikers end for a while. So let's see what this battle is. San Tennakoon up, catching there. Short and wide again. And that's called another, following the words of the spectators here. close call there. Very close call there from Sandeep Matamagi. Straight away putting him into trouble. Well, again, he's having a. Well, this is a good ploy, and it's working for Silvers. They've managed to keep the batsman silent. Their entire objective is to bowl away from the body and try and ask the batsman to go for it. That's been working this time. A thick edge runs down to the third man. Just a single this time. And that's the end of the over. 4 overs gone. 19 for none, Team Blues. Well played. Very, very well played there from Dineth. Spectacular hit. Well, it's a pity. It's really a pity the ball stopped there in the deep. Just a couple of runs. But that was an incredible hit from Dineth Amarasekara. He's got the good nick. He's got his eye in right now. Just anything onto his pads are being slapped right now. Thick edge finds the field at slips. Sant Tennakoon put under pressure right away. He doesn't like to be there for too long. He's managed to bowl good deliveries in patches, but the consistency has been an issue for Sant Tennakoon. But then once again, oh, through his legs. The captain must be frustrated. So far so good for the Team Blues. They're safe and They're cruising comfortably. Well, as I mentioned earlier, that Dinet faced Sandeep Madhumage for the first time in the game, and this is also the first time that Udara Senanayake is going to face San Tennakon in this game. Udara has been pretty restless. He's tried to go for his shots. It's understandable, the power play is on. And the last 2 overs, and he'll still look to. No long on, long off for San Tennakon. He's falling a little bit full. And just as I mentioned, trying to chip it and chipped it. Was eyeing that area. But that should have been caught. Very unfortunate Sahan there, but Udara Senanayake, he'll take it. He'll take anything that's on the way. Again, getting the toe of the bat. And that should be the over. Well, that's it. 5 overs done. 1 more to go in the power play. 24 for none, Team Blues. Well tried. Very well tried there. The plan worked. San Tennakon, a slip and a gully, and him staying stationary right under the eye of the batsman. So he wanted to go square, pushing him to go square rather, San Tennakon. And Sandeep Madhumage obliging him with a fuller length right outside the off stump delivery, and then trying to fetch it. Well, that's a costly miss there. But nevertheless, it was a valiant effort from the field at slips. Well. That was very short, and Dian is interested, but not the umpire. Dan has a reputation about these kind of appeals. He's always excited behind the stumps. Anything in his hands, anything in his gloves, he's gonna go up. Well, that's a freebie. And that should go all the way. Mrs. Mark and Mrs. Mark royally. That's it, the first 6 of the game from Udana Senanayaka's bats. It was a freebie, it was asking for to be hit. A full toss, juicy full toss there from Sandeep Madhumage. Again, into the pads, over the square leg fielder. That's 4 more runs there from Sandeep Madhumage. He's using the power play to maximum effect. It's the last over of the power play here. And Udara Senanayaka has got 10 so far in this over. 11 to be in fact. Once again, thick outside edge, running to the third man. Well, that's the end of the power play. 36 runs, 6 runs and over. And that's time to change in commentary.
So we have the first change in bowling. Another seamer replacing the skipper Sant Tendulkar. It's Sharon Lienege bowling from the clubhouse end. And he'll be bowling to Udara, who had a very productive over in the last over, scoring 12 off Sandeep. Short pitch delivery to start off from Sharon. Not so quick, but just enough to make Udara defend and not go at it. So skipper San still persisting with the slip for Udara. A wild swing, appeal from behind the stumps. Umpire Lakshita not interested. We saw Dihan appealing in the previous over as well. So by the looks of it, seems to be a very enthusiastic wicket keeper. Once again, a wild swing from Udara. So Sharon winning this small battle between him and Udara. Udara should be a frustrated man. This time it was quick. Called no ball by umpire Lakshita Ranasinghe. And it's a free hit for Udara. Ideal stuff for him. After 3 dot balls, he would love this. Another short ball. Udara faces the same music. Another wild swing and a miss. This time Udara connects, and will he find the fielder? And he's dropped it. So the second chance for Team Blues. First, I think it was Udara. It's Udara again, who's been given a life. So I've been corrected. It's not 2, it's 3 chances for Team Blues. All 3 for Udara. So it will be Dineth facing Udara is off strike after being given that chance. Much fuller from Sharon this time. And that ends over number 7. Team Blues 38 for no loss. So Sandeepa has been given his 4th straight over. No change from his end. Smashed hard by Udara, but straight to the mid-off field. Was that a catch? Interesting. Nevertheless, a good stop by the slip fielder, and it's given bias by the umpire, confirming that there was no bat involved. That was a brilliant take from the captain. It was hit hard at him. Very safe hands, and that's the first breakthrough for Team Silvers. The dangerous looking Dineth goes for Dineth goes for 17. Looked good for his 17, but unfortunately missing out on a full toss, hitting it straight to the silver skipper at extra cover. So the new batsman for Team Blues is Chalaka Nallaperuma. He'll be facing Sandeepa, who is bowling his fourth over. Captain Sahan persisted with him and finally got the breakthrough he wanted. That jack backed in, loud call, but umpire Shamal not interested. Apparently going over the stumps. What a start from Sandeepa for the new batsman. Putting pressure right away. Some friendly sledging as well. So Chalaka under pressure. Another miss. That was so close to the inside edge of Chalaka. Fortunately for him. So two good deliveries to welcome Chalaka from Sandeepa. He looks in good rhythm now. After being hit for 12 runs in the previous over. This time a bit wider than for his liking. Missed by Chalaka, and that's a wicket maiden for Team Silvers. End of over number 8. Team Blues 39 for 1. So Sharon will continue. Some last minute field changes from Team Silvers. That's a hoik. Will it be caught? And it's safely caught. That's the end of Udara. Second wicket down for Team Blues. And it's another catch for the skipper, Sant Tennakon. This time a much easier one, but very well negotiated. So Udara is gone for 15, scoring an identical score of his opening partner, which means both openers are back in the hut for Team Blues. We'll have two new batsmen facing an informed Team Silver's bowling attack. So we have the new batsman, Nesanda Veerasekara. He'll be facing Sharon. Not the ideal start for the new batsman from Sharon. Wide outside the off stump. Easily left by Nesanda. Some good time for him to breathe and settle down. That's a no ball. So Nesanda will be facing a free hit in just his third delivery. How lucky. And this is the second no ball by Sharon. Nesanda is highly spoken for his hard hitting abilities. Let's see how far he can put this. That's a wild swing. So an identical result for what happened in the previous free hit. Udara missed it as well. So does Nesanda. So Sharon gets away with both no balls. I think that's a concern at the bowling run-up. Sharon resumes with a wide. So it's the 11th extra of this game so far. 2 no balls, 1 by, and the rest of them wides. Sharon gets away this time. It was very close to that wide line once again. Nesanda gets off the mark with a quick single of the last ball of Sharon's second over. Team Blues 42 after 9 overs. So Sandeep has been given the ball for his 5th straight over. I think Captain Sahan wants to bowl out Sandeep, his main strike bowler. Comfortably punched by Chalaka. Pitch shot by Miran, but too wide for the liking of the umpire. Gives away another extra. So that's the 10th wide of the innings. Pulled away by Nesandar and beautifully cut down by the fine leg fielder. It's not easy fielding in the boundary line on this ground, given the conditions. It's very wet and muddy. So, a good effort by the fielder. This time connected cleanly, but just did enough to go past the 30-yard circle. So the batsmen are not getting enough rewards for their shots out here. It's not the ideal conditions, but they've got to deal with it. Pitch shot outside the off stump, hit over, and it's a comfortable catch for the extra cover fielder. That's the end of Nesander. Miran strikes in his first over, and Nesander is gone for 9. So the new batsman is Sudara Senanayaka. He'll be facing Miran. Miran still struggling to get his line right. Yes, he got the breakthrough, but it wasn't the greatest of the deliveries. Second wide of the over. This time much better from Miran, an appeal, but I guess it's going over the wicket. Good welcome delivery for Sudara.
So it's a 58 for 3. And Miran will continue his spell from the far end, the right arm seamer. Well, that's connected, and that's connected very well here. What a hit from Chalaka. Nalaperuma connected it and connected it very fine. Once again, this time even bigger. It's a biggie, it's a huge one from Chalaka. What a go, easy having there. That will be some fetching work for the man the deep. That's gone out of the park. Very well struck. Well, out of the compound here. This is brilliant stuff. This is exciting stuff from Chalaka Nalaperuma. Well, that wasn't held up, and well, that's due to the huge six Nalaperuma struck over mid wicket, and that's gone out of the park. So we are here with a change in bowls. .2 overs, 70 runs on board already for the loss of 3 wickets now. Once again, full from Miran. So Team Blue is comfortable here. They've got well, more drama here from this over so far. It's a no ball, and Miran will have to re-ball it. along with a free hit. Well struck, but very well fielded indeed from the skipper. Tennakon is an electric fielder. One more there. It has been a frustrating over for the Silvers. Well done. This time in front of score. He struck it and struck it very well. Well, these two batsmen are going all guns blazing here at Panadura Pandey. Oh, come on, Dion. There's a confusion there. Was that a boundary or not? Well, that's the longest boundary in the park. And that region seems like a no-go zone. It's not traveling, and in fact, it's very, very far away. Well, good comeback delivery from Miran. So that's about it. That's the end of the over. That's the end of a very costly over. So 14 overs gone. Well, 75 runs for 3 wickets. Well, Santanakon. There you go, he heard me. It was quite strange to see the fine leg in the ropes for a leg spinner. Well, duly noted, and he's brought in back into the circle, and deep mid wicket down, long on, long off. And the rest covering the offside. Well, this time dropped short. But it's not gonna travel. Well, seems like a bit of a trouble in the deep. That's the skipper down on the ground. Just wish he's not pulled a hamstring there. But it seems like he's going out the field. Santenakon. Well, that's a substitution. Akito Jayawardena on the field for his skipper, Santenakon. I hope he's okay. Santenakon. He's got a huge role to play in the team, especially with the bat. And it's really, really nice to see these boys, irrespective of which team they are, all rushing to help Santenakon. So the game shall go on. Again, two good deliveries. Well, the first one was a little short, yes, but he's got a good comeback. It seems like San is struggling with a cramp, and it's understandable. It's very humid here, so that's a dot ball. I beg your pardon. It's a dead ball. And as I was telling, well, full this time, asking to be hit up and over. Well, it doesn't have enough legs to go past the boundary there. But he'll duly pick up a couple of runs for it. This has been an exciting battle so far. The battle of the generation, organized by the Ola, Old Lycemers alumni. A faster delivery there. Well, this time was a very good effort. You know what? One thing here is that you gotta run. That's the end of the 15th over done. 80 for 3. Well, that's another change in the bowling. Lashan Mendes comes into the attack. Right arm seamer. Well done, full toss, juicy, asking to be it, Sudhara obliging it, but as it has been the case, it's not having enough legs to travel. The ground is really, really sloppy, and it's soggy, in fact. The dampness of the surface is not letting it travel. So if you can, Sudhara, just clear it off the ropes. And just like that, it was a good effort in the deep. Well, it seems like there's no runs over the ground. Anything grounded is gonna just stick there, as if the ball's got some glue in it. A swing and a miss. This time, there isn't much of pace from Lashan Mendes, but he's quite tidy. He's managed to keep the batsman busy. Again, hiked it, couple of bouncers, and then it'll stop itself. Very unfortunate for Team Blues. They're definitely losing valuable runs here. 16 overs gone, 85 for 3. Well, Nidula will continue straight away onto the pads. And Chalaka, the danger man on strike now. Well, I'll tell you, he's got some power. He's already cleared the ropes pretty easily, and that's the signal from the bowler. He's dropping his long on down to the ropes. Long on, long off. Deep mid wicket. and a deep squalling. No man on the leg side protecting the single there. It's all boundary riders. That tells the reputation Chalaka carries around. Well, from here on, I think the Blues innings is all about running between the wickets. They've got to run hard and gather everything they can because the outfield is not going to support them. Oh, full toss, juicy full toss missed by Sudhara. I think they're losing out. They're losing out on valuable singles. There's no man covering that single on the leg stump. It's just an edge and run, but I think Charaka is losing at the moment. Well, this time up and over, and that should run down. Well, well, that's just a couple of runs, but that shot deserved more than that for sure. End of 17 overs, 89 for 3. Well stuck, very well struck from Chalaka, but he's gonna be unfortunate. Just a single there. Well, no point in regretting later. You gotta run the first one hard. Well, this time Sudhara struck it and struck it really hard there. Very well hit there. He's manipulated a shot out of no one. That was straight into the pads. Very risky stroke, but he's executed it very well. So this pair is going all guns blazing here. They've got their eye in, and it'd be a pity if they really throw their wickets away right now. They've got to play a big one. Either one of them should play a big one here. Once again into the gap. That's definitely gonna slow down. And of course, a pretty good effort in the deep. Well, that's 96 runs so far. Well, top edge, but lands safe in no man's land. The call was for 2 from out of the ropes, but the batsman at the center had other ideas. So that's the end of the over. 18 gone, 97 for 3. Kalna Pereira has sped up. Well, that was a quicker delivery from the right arm leggy. Dropped it. Dropped it. Well, that was comedy of errors from both ends. That ball should have disappeared for a 6 at least. But it was hit back straight, and the bowler made a mess of it too. Once again, good comeback. Good comeback from Nidula. Well, loud shout for a run out, but the umpire is not interested. Well, the fielder seems to be down. Well, it's normal. It's normal for these fielders to break down. They've not played the game for a long while. It's understandable. Well, he's up again. Thankfully so. that brings the 100 up for Team Blues. 100 inside the 19th over. One more to go to end the 19th. In fact, 100 on board for Team Blues for the loss of 3 wickets. They're in a very comfortable position right here. Time again chipped. So that's about it. That's the end of the 19th over. 101 for 3. It was a close one. What I like about Lashan Mendes is that he's not afraid to bowl it full. He's been taken for cleaners, but he still kept it. He knows a breakthrough here is what they need. So he's attacking the stumps. You miss, I hit strategy. That one almost got through. But Sudhara Senanayake, you beauty. He's dispatched once again. Another one out of the park. This is wonderful batting. The request is not to go so big from Sudhara. Well, once again, up and over square like this time. Sudhara Senanayaka is having a party at the center. So that's 121 at the end of the 20th over.
So we just saw the end of the most expensive over of this innings. Thanks to Sudhara's hitting, the team blue scored 20 of the 20th over. And it's Nidula Gunatilaka to continue from the clubhouse end. Flighted up delivery and beating the outside edge. Chalaka trying to take Nidula over long off, but the slight turn which Nidula extracted out of that flight did just enough to beat the outside edge. There was a inquiry for stumping, but I think Chalaka is safe. Now these two batsmen are in the mood. They're just looking to clear every ball. They are in the 21st over. Just 9 more overs to go after this. Once again flighted. Doesn't connect it very well. Long on field under it. And he spills it. Fourth chance gone down by Team Silvers. Chalaka gets alive. Straight in, straight out on that occasion by the long on fielder. So there is a change in field for Sudhara. Interestingly, he brings the long off fielder in and places him at mid-off. No one saving the single on the leg side. All boundary riders. Flighted up and he bowls him. Sudhara drags that in and takes his leg stump. Sudhara's entertaining knock comes to an end. Nidula strikes for Team Blues. Sudhara out for 36. After an entertaining knock, he hit 3 big sixes. And that 36 came off just 25 balls. A good knock from Sudhara. And that brings in Kalana Pereira, the Sri Lanka A cap, into the crease. Kalana can pack a punch as well, known for his big hitting. This time, Nidula is up against a left-hander for the very first time in this game. And the first left-hander in this game, Kalana Pereira, he'll be facing a leg spinner straight away. Ideal scenario for him. And also, his leg side boundary is the shorter boundary. Everything favoring him. He just has to deliver. Nidula taking his time, setting the field, just making sure he gets it absolutely right. Flighted delivery. Kalana picks up an easy single and gets off the mark. Sensible batting from the experienced campaigner. It's Chalaka once again, the informed batsman, the batsman batting on 25. Interestingly, Team Silver's still persisting with that slip, anticipating to create a chance. Once again flighted, driven beautifully through the offside, just for a single. And it's a no ball, a spinner bowling a no ball. And it's Kalana Pereira, the left-hander, facing the leg spinner in the free hit. And a shorter boundary is waiting. Team Blues couldn't put away any of the free hits previously. Team Silvers got away on both occasions. Let's see what happens this time. That's hit cleanly and clears mid on, long on. And that's another no ball. My goodness. Kalana Pereira is having a feast out in the middle. Just his second ball was a free hit. Juicy full toss, put away over long on, and he gets another. Team Silvers under pressure. Nidula particularly under pressure. After getting the prize scalp of Sudhara, he has overstepped twice and has given a 6 off his first free hit. Can he salvage him? So the second no ball wasn't because he overstepped, it was because having more fielders in the boundary line. He bowls another full toss, and this is too easy for Kalana Pereira. That was a juicy full toss. He didn't have to do anything special there. Just got down on one knee and put away the full toss over mid-wicket. Easy pickings. The score has rocketed to 139 of just the 21st over. Another hard hit from Kalana, but didn't quite connect it well. Just another single. So a good over which Nidula started so well with a wicket, didn't quite end up the way he wanted. Eventually has given 18 runs of that over. Team Blues after 21 overs, 140 for the loss of 4 wickets. So Sharon Lianage, with a change of ends, he bowled 4 overs from the clubhouse end, and this will be his 5th. Drops it short. Kalana Pereira pulls it but straight to fine leg, just a single. Not the best of the deliveries from Sharon. to start his second spell. So Chalaka Nalaperuma facing Sharon Lianage. Chalaka is on 27 at the moment. The batsman who started to score quickly for Team Blues and up the momentum. This time he misses out on a short delivery and rightly so called a wide by the umpire. This time he connects an outside edge, but not much damage done for Team Silvers. Just a single for Chalaka. So it's all about damage control for Team Silvers at the moment. They are in the defensive mood. More fielders riding the boundary. They should mind not to place more fielders than the allocated 5. They did it once and were penalized with a free hit, which Kalana Pereira dispatched for a 6 with ease. A good delivery from Sharon, right in the block hole. There's not much Kalana Pereira could do on that occasion. Just a single. Once again, a well-connected shot, but the outfield not helping Chalaka's cause. Just another single. A quiet over so far for Team Blues. Just 4 singles and a wide. Another single. Last ball of the over coming up. Chalaka facing Sharon Lianage. He did straight back, but straight to the mid of field. Another single. So 7 runs off that over for Team Blues. Team Blues 147 for the loss of 4 wickets after 22 overs. He'll be bowling to Chalaka Nallaperuma. Sandeepa starts from where he left. Another dot ball, another swing and a miss. We saw quite a lot of this during Sandeepa's first spell. Chalaka will be looking for much more than just swings and misses. Drop shot, top edge, and another drop catch. I think it's the fourth or the fifth drop chance for Team Silvers. Not the best fielding efforts from them out here today. So another chance for Chalaka. He wouldn't mind that. Sandeep to Fahad. Fahad trying to hit it through the offside, not connecting it quite well. Another dot. Another dot from Sandeep. This is really good bowling from the fast bowler. 4 balls in the 23rd over and just 1 run so far. The 24th over, my apologies. This time a bit too wavered and gives away another extra wide. When Sandeepa bowls it straight, the batsman often misses it. So it has been the sight throughout this spell from Sandeepa. Can he finish well? This time Fahad connects, but straight to the safe hands of skipper Sahan. But I think it's a no ball. Also an overthrow given there by Team Silvers. Captain Sahan's throw not collected cleanly by Sandeepa, resulting in an overthrow. And Chalaka will be facing the free hit from Sandeepa. Team Blues will be happy about it. The informed batsman taking on the free hit. Very good ball from Sandeepa, right into the block hole. Chalaka not being able to do anything, just a single. That ends over number 24 and Sandeepa's spell. Team Blues 155 for the loss of 5 wickets. So here we start the final power play of the innings, where the fielding side will be allowed to have 5 fielders out of the 30-yard circle. And Dehan Tangaya will continue. Drop shot, pulled away. Will it be another catch? No, just falling in between the mid-wicket fielder and the long-on fielder. Lucky once again, Chalaka Nallaperuma. So Dehan will continue to bowl round the wicket. Dropping shot once again, but Fahad not being able to put it away. Another dot ball. So since the departure of Sudhara and Kalana, Team Blues have struggled to find the boundary. even though Chalaka is still out there. This time, Fahad connects it cleanly, but there is protection. Sahan Tennakon, the skipper himself, at deep mid-wicket. Just another single. So the quiet run for Team Blues continue. Once again stepping out and clearing the infield, but Team Blues don't get more than 2 runs, and that's a comedy of error by the keeper. Didn't collect it. He could have dismissed Chalaka. Another life for Chalaka, and I think it's another no ball. Okay, so it's not a no ball, just clarifying. Drop shot once again, but hits straight to the mid-wicket fielder. Another mess of yeses and nos in the middle between the two batsmen. Hits straight back to the bowler, and he collects it cleanly, and that's the end of Chalaka's stay out in the middle. Was given more than 3 chances, looked a bit tired. This time Perishers trying to hit it over the bowler, and he's out for after a good knock for Team Blues. He has scored 34. And that's the 6th wicket for Team Silvers.
Well, that brings us to the final 5 overs of this innings of Team Blues. Team Blues have scored 159 runs so far in this innings as they enter into the last 5 overs. Well, the issue is that they've lost quick wickets and 2 new batsmen at the center, and Team Silvers bring on their captain Sahan Tennakon into the attack. This will be a crucial 5 overs for both teams. Well struck, very well struck from Fahad. He's not at the blessings of the ground. The outfield again doing its shitty job. Well done. He's brilliant at it. Sahan Tennakon, right on the money. He's struggling with cramps at the center, but he's managed to deliver it from a short run up. Just the single there. Team Blues must be eyeing at least 180 runs, which is about 20 runs away from them. And they'd be happy with anything above 180. and that should be a good score. But one thing of concern is that the ground is drying up and the ball will travel much quicker than this in the second innings. So that should be advantageous for Team Silvers, and that's this time once again it's the same old story. The outfield not supporting whatsoever for Team Blues. Now it feels like a good toss to win, isn't it? There's a change in the fielding. In fact, a swap. He's been swept with the field at extra cover, the long on fielder. And this time straight down leg side, Sant Tennakon losing his mark. Eyeing that Yorker, eyeing that block hall delivery, but slightly overcompensating it towards the leg stump. And that's a good comeback. It's bread and butter for Sant Tennakon. Buddha Jayasekara, a quick single there. Well, that should have been done right from the start of this innings. Quick runs. So that's the end of the 26th over, 166 for the loss of 4 wickets. I beg your pardon, 5 wickets. Again, 6 wickets. Well, that's a good hit. That should be a double. Dantangaya will continue. Come on, Dion. Come on. Well, that's wide and short. Well, fatigue is setting in. Tired legs there at the center from both ends. Well, Dian, if you had it, that could have been out. Well connected. Very, very well connected from Fad. Well, that's a boundary there. There we go. The much awaited boundary for Team Blues. Well, this time, that should be a goner. That's a goner there. Finally, Dian Udugampala gets a scalp for himself. Well, the new man in Aditya Iddamalgoda. The batting is fading for Team Blues at the crucial moment. Which is the 27th over. After this delivery, there'll be 3 more overs to go. Well, that's first runs for Aditya Iddamalgoda. And that's also the end of the over. 27 overs gone. 174 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. Well, that should run down to the boundary. Sant Tennakon unlucky there. He's into his last over. But Team Blues, they'll be delighted. They'll take anything that comes. They're definitely 20 runs short from where they were eyeing. Well, another mix-up, another run out. The running has been sloppy. Well, Bodhika has to depart. Well, that's the new man in Navod Kalupahana. Well, Aditya. He's eyeing the money. Aditya is eyeing the money. Well, that should be another one. In fact, comedy of errors. Comedy of errors at the center. Aditya Iddamalgoda has to depart. Well, this is the last pair. They've got a couple of overs to come. A valiant effort from Dihan. But Sasindu De Silva, the new man. Was that any bat involved in that? Let's have any well, it is. It's off the wood. So that's the end of the 28th over. 182, is it? Yes, it is. 182 runs. So that's Sharon Leon again to the attack for his last over. That'll be Sant and Nakon probably finishing it from the opposite end. And well bowled. Wide Yorker going for that. That's a good ploy. Well, another run out chance. This has been funny from Team Blues. The running has been hilarious. Well, that should be wide. fetched it wide outside the off stump, and that's a very good effort at cover. Yet the ball grounds. Well, that's about it. That's the end of the 29th over. 100 and that's a 185 at the end of the 29th over. This will be the last over from the captain, Sahan Tennakon. Well, Sahan Tennakon is picking up his field. That's gonna be the last over coming up from San of this innings also. It's a good start, dot ball to start with. Kalnapera and team would have expected something above 200 runs, but they are clearly 20 runs short, but still a competitive target. That's it. Bowled him, San Tennakon. So it should be 185. Well, that's Nawad was clean ball by San. So that's the story here is at the end of the Blues innings, they have scored 185 runs. So the target for the Silvers will be 186 in 30 overs. And we'll see you after a short break.